We're at the Brightshores Wellness and Recovery Center for Mental Health and Addictions. This became a pretty special site for everyone because it's been in talk for about 2 years to have a traditional lodge on the site. It takes a lot of collaboration for Greenfeet to install something like this, and so we naturally went to some of the experts, the traditional experts at the Saugeen First Nation, and the site sort of formed itself. We used a lot of the materials that were already existing here for the wood. We used a lot of the materials for the fireplace, for the lodge itself, for the shelter area that we've built. The reason that we've been brought out to this site in general is that we focus on ecosystem services, which are a relationship that people have with the services of nature and what nature provides for us.
The environment is our brother and sisters, and our mothers and our fathers and grandfathers.
So when we start to show our respect back to the natural state, then that's our reconnection. And they in turn will embrace us again and give their gifts and the beauty of everything that they have, their medicine, their healing, and their family, because we're all part of that big, larger family.
A lot of our mental health and addiction issues are related to our lack of connection to family, to friends, but also we have less opportunity to green space. Children have less opportunity to be able to explore these trails and feel safe and wander. And for me, that's my main treatment for mental health, is that every day after work, I grab my dog and I'm in the bush. And if I can't have that, if I can't hear the birds, if I can't in the winter feel the crackling snow, if I can't see the leaves, I feel disconnected from my world, and we need connection.
And so we specialize with bringing a lot of these natural services to the forefront of our design that we work with. And so for the site, it helps to save a bit of cost, but it also really helps to reconnect people back to their relationships with nature.
I see the benefit of it, and just having your hands in the dirt changes how you're feeling almost in an instant. So having that opportunity for the clients to be able to be in the space and using the space and just reconnecting with nature really will make a huge difference in their recovery. Not only is it going to be emotionally nourishing, it's going to actually be physically nourishing as well, which really then, will teach so many things to our clients, but also will allow them to heal physically as well as emotionally and psychologically.
We really worked with a lot of the clients in building this site. More and more clients would come out to help us on the site, and at one point we had about 30 of the clients on the center just helping us to process wood, and they were all laughing, they were all smiling, some of them were singing. We want to involve the clients as much as possible because ultimately this site is for them, this center is for them, and we want it to reflect their needs and their wants and their hopes and their dreams as much as possible.
It's nice to see the culture coming back. It's nice to have part of my heritage be around the community to share with others too. So I think the sweat lodge being here and the smudge room happening too that we have, is awesome. I love it. It's bringing me back to my culture.
We're just trying to help people remind themselves of they are more than what they are told. And there's something magical in each and every one of us. Giving them a little bit of light and hope in life that they are important.
And this is something they're going to have for themselves. They're doing something that nobody will be able to take away from them.
There's a bit more of a personal angle for me for this site in particular, which is why I really like to put a little bit more passion into this site. But my daughter had lost her dad about 1.5 years ago from addictions, and if this site was here 1.5 years ago, the way that it is, I'm sure he would have been here and he would have been with us today. So I really want to make sure that I'm carrying on with the work that her dad had started years and years and years ago before addictions had taken over. And His interest was to really focus on the health and well-being of people who were going through, addictions and mental health issues, especially from the First Nation. And so it's not my job to represent the First Nation, but for representing and carrying on the mission of my daughter's father,